A man accused of raping a 15-year-old girl faced his charges today. Good evening, I'm Kylie Conway. And I'm Kylie Conway. The Reds' final road trip of the regular season continues with a stop in Milwaukee, where the Reds battle the Brewers later tonight. Luke Notstein joins us now with the latest on the Reds' final push to make the playoffs. Hey, Luke. Dayton firefighters responded to suspected arson cases at the same vacant house, all in a matter of 7 hours.
Good evening, I'm Don Hammond.
And I'm Kylie Conway. The Reds get another crack at the Phillies in Game 2 tomorrow. Dayton's news source is the only Miami Valley station with a crew in Philly for the Reds' playoff run. We'll take you there now, where Nathan Baker has the latest.
How's that feel?
Good.
Feels good? Feels really good, right?
Yeah.
Jason's future looks bright, but he is still on the road to recovery. However, there are so many success stories already, people with new lives, and they credit those new lives to the Samaritan Homeless Clinic. Millions of dollars worth of marijuana plants seized in central Ohio. Tonight, authorities are looking into whether this drug ring is linked to Mexican drug cartels. Welcome back. Facebook is getting a new privacy setting makeover, and it's supposed to make your life easier.
Everyone here works really hard to put this telethon on. So for someone to even go above and beyond that, it says a lot about their character and their drive to help MDA.
It was the first elimination night on Dancing with the Stars.
What do you say? I mean, I don't know if you can, you can't smell it through the camera, but this is drenched in Budweiser and champagne.
That Michael Bolton, though, I don't know.
You do not like him.
Well, I'm saying.
All right, well, the Reds are wrapping up Game 2 of their series with the Brewers.
And we have a special guest here.
Yes, we do. We have Senator Fred Strayhorn. He is actually Representative Dayton, State Senator. How was it watching the Reds?
Setting a world record is a tall task for anyone, I guess.
It is, but doing more than 200 haircuts in 3 days may sound impossible, but it isn't, as Carl Day explains. Thanks a lot, Chris. Police need your help finding a man who robbed a local bank in broad daylight. It happened about 10:30 this morning at First Financial Bank on State Route 725 in Washington Township. Take a good look at this man. Investigators say a white male in his late 40s, maybe early 50s, entered the bank and handed a clerk a note demanding money. He got away with the cash, and one customer who used to live in New York City says she's shocked.
And I'm just happy for the Reds. It's been a while since we got a championship, and I'm just so happy for them.
Senator, good to see you.
Nice
Thanks
to
for
see
stopping
you.
by.
Way to go, Senator. Way to go. Congrats. Good luck to you.
Kidding.
We got to give high fives in this
I
situation.
know, everybody's getting high fives.
Big news for the OVI Task Force of Montgomery County. They've been awarded a more than $206,000 grant from the Ohio Traffic Safety Office. The OVI Task Force made the announcement today at Deeds Park in Dayton. They say the grant will help with training, OVI checkpoints, and patrols.
Safe to say, not a great start for the Reds in Philly.
But the team can overcome this road bump. A Clark County man will likely spend the rest of his life behind bars for a double murder in 2008. Juan Rios received 2 life sentences for fatally shooting 2 people outside the State Theater in Springfield. The 2 life sentences come without the possibility of parole. The judge could have shortened the sentence, but agreed with the judge. Thanks, Chris. The victims are calling it a hate crime. 2 Dayton men who are gay say an arsonist specifically targeted their home this morning.
I believe we do have some pictures. That first capsule, we're told, has been lifted. And Kylie, I understand it was pretty deep underground, right?
Absolutely. 2,000 feet underground, where these 33 miners have been trapped for more than 2 months. Now, this first miner who's been rescued is Florencio Avalos. I am sure his friends and family, there you see them embracing for the first time in more than 2 months. What an amazing sight, Don.
There is. I thought there might be more.
I know.
So the fans are loose. Hopefully the players are on the field tomorrow.
Thanks, Jeff. A Texas man is in the Greene County jail charged with trying to hire someone to murder his ex-wife. A Greene County grand jury will hear the case against John Hossack as early as tomorrow. Police say the person Hossack tried to hire to kill his wife was actually an undercover police officer, and according to court documents, Hossack tried to do all of this from jail. Hossack, who is 63, was arrested September 1st for violating a protection order and, according to court documents, had made multiple threats to kill his ex-wife. All of this stems from an incident in Beaver Creek earlier this year. Jail authorities got word that Hossack was looking for someone to kill his ex-wife, and police set up a sting where he allegedly paid the officer $15,000 to kill her.
Mr. Hossack was living in Texas.
Hossack is being held in the Greene County Jail without bond. Thanks, Jackie. The Warren County prosecutor is asking the court to move Ryan Widmer's third murder trial to a different location. Rachel Hutzel claims that the media coverage of the case and Widmer's 2 trials have intruded into every aspect of this, making it futile to attempt to seat a jury in Warren County. Widmer is accused of drowning his wife Sarah in their bathtub in 2008. A murder conviction from the first trial was overturned because of juror misconduct. The second ended in a mistrial. A Dayton man is in jail tonight for felonious assault after police say he nearly beat a man to death. Christopher Campbell is accused of beating 45-year-old Leon Gay into a coma yesterday. Police say the incident happened at a home in the 1600 block of West 1st Street and may have stemmed from Gay stealing something from Campbell. You can only imagine what they're feeling right now. Been down there for so long.
It's an amazing story. And you know, the thing is, too, I was wondering, I mean, they all work together. So are they going to give them a bit of a break? Because I can't imagine after spending 2 months with the same people day after day after day, you want to go back into a mine with them, like, just give me a break from this guy for a little bit, you know what I mean?
Well, I'm sure they share a special bond.
I'm sure they do.
Fire damages an entire apartment complex. In fact, one unit is completely destroyed.
It happened this morning about 9 o'clock in Kettering. Now families are displaced and trying to figure out what to do next. Soundly sleeping, luckily for Shaliza Martinez, her roommate hadn't left for work yet and woke her up.
And she just said, hey, we have to get out. And I'm like, what's going on? And she's like, there's a fire next door.
Painters had flipped on the circuit breaker in this empty unit at the colony of Kettering. Moments later, flames were shooting out the front window.
My whole house was full of smoke.
With wooden ceilings and plywood behind the drywall, the fire spread quickly. Watching TV, Jody Bowes heard commotion.
We evacuated and all of a sudden, just flames were just everywhere.
Luckily, no one was hurt, including Bowes, her little girl, and their best friend. Still, they'll need a new home until their life can be rebuilt.
And it's just makes me sad because, you know, just the damage and everything, you know, it's hard to replace.
You can see it on TV and it's like, oh my God, I feel sorry for those people. It happens to you and you're like, you don't know what to do.
Martinez says she'll lean on her family for support and hopes to recover at least a few of her possessions. Fire officials say the vacant unit is a complete loss and the rest of the units have extensive water and smoke damage. Investigators are still looking into exactly how the fire was sparked. Thanks a lot, Jeff. Well, Dayton police are scouring the streets looking for the man they say raped a pregnant woman yesterday morning. This marks the second random stranger rape in as many weeks. Chris Ernie joins us now live in the newsroom with the very latest on the investigation. Chris. Breaking news now. Health officials have confirmed the first case of H1N1 flu in Montgomery County. The infected person is a middle-aged woman from Kettering. Local health officials stress that people should be getting their flu shots now in order to be prepared for when flu cases become more widespread. On Monday, Dayton and Montgomery County health officials will begin administering seasonal flu shots at the public health clinic located in the lower level of the Rybold building. The clinic will give flu shots on Mondays and Wednesdays from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. For more information on the H1N1 flu shots, go to Dayton'sNewsSource.com, click on News Links. Now to a developing story. Dayton police say the blaze that destroyed a rape crime scene has no negative impact on their investigation. A 15-year-old girl claims she was raped inside this vacant home on the 100 block of Bolton Avenue about 2 weeks ago. The home was totally destroyed in yesterday's fire, causing $41,000 worth of damage. Investigators say the vacant home was thoroughly processed and evidence is being examined. Meanwhile, the search for the rapist continues. Take a good look. The victim described her attacker to a police sketch artist. The sketch shows a Hispanic man with spiked hair wearing earrings, and he has a small teardrop tattoo by his eye. If you have any information on the rape or fire, call Dayton Police at 333-COPS. The deadline is passed, but it appears that Navistar management and union leaders will continue to negotiate. Ongoing labor talks will affect the future of several hundred jobs at Navistar's facility in Springfield. The labor contracts between Navistar and its union employees expired at midnight, but Navistar and UAW Local 842 have pledged to keep talking in an attempt to resolve their differences over a possible new contract. Employees are expected to report to work on Monday. Thieves take advantage of vacant homes, what they're taking and how you can help. And a setback for a local animal rescue shelter, why they were forced to shut down. Welcome back. A local animal shelter temporarily shuts its doors because of a highly contagious disease. The Society for the Improvement of Conditions for Stray Animals in Kettering has shut down because of ringworm. It spread to the dog and cat kennels after infected rescue dogs were brought in. Workers say it's highly contagious for animals and humans. New this hour, Beaver Creek Police need your help finding copper thieves. Investigators say several vacant homes for rent or for sale are being targeted. Thieves are cutting and removing copper water lines, and in most cases, water lines are being turned off. But when it's left on, homes are suffering water damage. Police are asking residents to stay alert. Slammed against the wall and thrown to the floor. The prisoner's action that prompted a deputy to use extra force.
I'm not ready for it, Kylie. I don't know about you, but I'm not.
I'm there with you, Jeff. Thanks a lot. Well, no one wants to spend the holidays alone, so Dayton's news source is teaming up with local businesses for the second annual Feast of Giving. It's a free Thanksgiving dinner for those celebrating alone, those less fortunate, or for anyone in the community who would like to attend. Feast of Giving is sponsored by Dermatologists of Southwest Ohio, Laystar, celebrity chef Art Smith, and Dayton's news source. But this great cause would not exist without volunteers like you, so register today. You can sign up to volunteer on our website, daytonsnewssource.com. Thanks a lot, Nathan. It's going to be a chilly one tonight, huh?
Yes, it will be. If you're headed off to those football games, you might want to grab that thermos of hot chocolate. Off and on showers tomorrow. Tomorrow even cooler, kind of that raw cold like we had earlier in the week. So just kind of bundle up and maybe sit and watch football all day tomorrow.
And we'll see you at 10 o'clock right here. Good night.